Right. Good morning, students. Look here. This is second video. Any doubts there? You just question me. Nothing to worry. Second video. Newton's laws of motion. Newton's laws of motion. Newton given three laws, but from where he got the idea to do them? So Newton laws of motion. Newton studies the ideas of Galileo. He is a scientist. Newton studies the ideas of Galileo and gave the three laws of motion. He not given his own laws, but he studied the ideas of Galileo. That after he got the idea, that after he thought to create laws, so he given three laws. What are the laws? That is important. First law, second law, third law of motion. Under first law, look here. Under first law, 2 points are there. One, inertia, one, momentum. When you can study what is inertia under first law, and when you can study what is momentum of first law, difference between first law and inertia, difference between inertia and momentum, difference between first law and momentum, difference between three: inertia, momentum and first law. What are the differences? Look here. First law of motion. Any object, look here, any object at rest. Any object at rest remains in the state of rest. Any object is at rest, it remains at the state of rest till no one disturbs it. And another point there, any object in motion. Which type of motion? Uniform motion. Any object in motion will continue in motion along a straight line. Along, remember, along a straight line, not other different line. A straight line with uniform speed. Speed also be given. Uniform speed until it is compelled by any external force. Compelled means stopped or hit or getting disturbance. Compelled means disturbance. So, compelled by any external force to change its state. Whose state? Uniform motion containing body's state. Example: football. Football is in rest. When we will hit, it will move. Second one, car. Car is in rest. When we will push, it will come into motion. Next, inertia. What is inertia? Already I told you, first law downside, inertia there, momentum there, we should study them. Inertia. Inertia is the tendency. Tendency mean act. Tendency mean work. Tendency mean physical effect. Physical effect. Inertia is the tendency of object. Tendency of object, physical work of object due to which it resists, mean inertia, due to which it resists. Inertia resists, stops, resists any change in object states. In object states. So inertia is the tendency of object due to which it resists any change in its state. I mean object state of rest. When football is in rest, then what is the inertia character? Inertia character to keep football in rest only. Keep football in rest only. Inertia is keeps football in rest only. For example, earth is revolving. Yes, inertia work is that making movement in earth continuously. So inertia is the tendency, right? State of object rest or uniform motion. When one body is in uniform motion, then inertia work is that keep that body in uniform motion only. When one body is in rest, then inertia work is that keep that body is in rest only. Next word given, inertia. Look here. Inertia is inertia of any object measured by its mass, that is kg, its mass. And inertia is directly proportional to the mass. Directly proportional to the mass. Inertia more, mass is more. Inertia less, mass is less. Next. Mass of object. Right. Look here. Inertia. Inertia is directly proportional to mass. Mass more, then inertia more. Mass less, then inertia is less. Here 2 kg stone is there, 100 kg stone is there, 1000 kg. 1000 kg stone having more inertia, 2 kg stone having less inertia. First law of motion is also known as the law of inertia. First law of motion and inertia both are same to same. If you have check. If you have doubt, check. First law means an object is at a state of rest or state of motion. First law is telling that object is in rest, then keep in rest. Inertia also showing tendency that object is in rest, then compulsory that object should be rest. Inertia is making that. First law also making that. It should not, object should not change its state without external force. Without external force, object should not change. Second point, what is that? Inertia is the tendency of an object in which it should not change its state by its own. Already I told you. Inertia opinion, inertia meaning also with that should not change rested object in move. Should not stop uniform moving object comes to rest. Next. Example, bus brakes, putting time, we go forward to fall. Bus moving time, we come backward to fall. So inertia is exactly opposite to the momentum. If bus moves, we go back. I mean, inertia is stopping it, but bus moved. Inertia is standing in uniform motion bus. But when bus can stops, inertia moving forward. So inertia intensity is that keep one body in its own state. That much only. By inertia, look here. Sheet, for example, when you are hitting here, then the sheet will go forward and a point will fall in class. Momentum. What is momentum? Look here. Product means multiplication. Product of mass and velocity. Velocity be mass m. Of an object, it is power of. Who is that? Momentum is power of a moving object. Power of a moving object. Inertia, momentum denoted by small p is equal to product I told na mass and velocity. Mass into v, m into v. And SI unit, that is mass purpose kg, velocity purpose meter per second. So kg meter per second directly.